Una where they watch me, this na quick message on the mpox sick na salon where they come out from Liberty Online TV. As of today, the case dem na salon just dey go up. For make sure so you no get this sick, National Public Health Agency don say we for wash we and all time avoid boku shakan and all and not go near person wey get the signs dem of mpox. And say, if you sabi anybody wey get high fever or rash and body, make him rush go na hospital one time. This message come to you from Liberty Online TV.
I think currently I have a thing for Vicky Remo.
Hello viewers, we don dey bring different content dem to you, and we no dey tire for make the content dem wey you like. And now we dey bring fun and shorts with Adri. This na game show who say your favorite celebrity, social media influencers, students, and other people to play game they like, truth and shots, charades, riddles, and other game them where you self go learn from. This content will come to you every Sunday, 9 o'clock na net. Now all the Liberty Online TV social media platforms then.
She chose number one. She's always number one.
Period.
On top.
Period. On top.
Yeah, man.
So not miss out. Join me for laugh with your favorite celebrity and social media influencers then.
Hi, I'm Leo. Want to know more about me? Chat with me on Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, Apple Messages, and Google Business Chat. Search for UBA Chat Banking and always look out for the verified tick.
Sierra Leone Brewery Limited notice of meeting. Notice is hereby given that the next annual general meeting for members of the
for the news we dey around. Log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. Stars them everywhere, everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah, hey, voices come. Credibility, now we ability news, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, God picking, that's a get the power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. We could give you the news, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. Man, them God begin the security power. Make it call on me, count on me anyhow. Liberty we ride, like a nigga we fly. Liberty TV day before. We climb the mountain just to get the news. Go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah, voices down. Hi yeah, give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking the second power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. Give the news, give the view, the tell you one time. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking the second power. He call on me, count on me anyhow. Speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism. Speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism.
You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
For the news we get around, log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. Staff them everywhere, everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hey, yeah, hey, voices down. Credibility, now we ability news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking the second power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. Human them, girl begin the second.
Good morning, viewers, and welcome to the midweek edition of the Breakfast Show, where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV, where they stream na Facebook, YouTube, and also now our website, where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Where they bring this edition of the Breakfast Show come to you this Wednesday morning. Mina Khadija Bangura.
And Mina Mabel Kaba, good morning. Today now Wednesday, the 30th day of July, 2025. And inside this edition of the Breakfast Show this Wednesday morning, we will continue for talk to more aspirants them where they contest different position na the Sierra Leone People's Party, SLPP, as today when at the 30th of July and tomorrow when at the 31st of July the SLPP day na the Bintumani Conference Center. Outside then they get the National Delegates Conference, and inside this National Delegates Conference they go for end up elect the executive officer them will go run the affairs of the party for the next 4 years. Well, we will continue for talk to more aspirants and we can tell we waiting make them they contest the different positions them and waiting them plan for do if they win their elections here.
Well, as they continue for bring tone and different aspirants, them where they contest for various positions them na the Salon People's Party as today na the day one of the National Delegate Conference. Outside and they go elect new executive member them for run the affairs of them party. And don't forget, say Liberty Online TV go bring count on a live coverage of the 2 days event we go up on a Bintumani Conference Center. So stay tuned to Liberty TV as we go give una live coverage of the entire delegate conference for the Salon People's Party where they begin this morning at the Bintumani Conference Center. Well, at the studio, one for welcome one party aspirants where they contest for the National Publicity Secretary position. Yesterday, if you watch the edition of the Breakfast Show, talk to two aspirants them where Moses Selum Mambu and Imran Mohamed Sila. Then say they go for the same position. And today at the studio get Honorable Abdul Muniru Lansana where himself the contest for the same National Publicity Secretary position. And later on inside the program, we go hear from other people again where they contest for the same position. Good morning, Honorable, and welcome to the Breakfast Show.
Yeah, good morning, and good morning to the delegates out there and to the people of Sierra Leone.
All right, this morning on they start on a national delegate conference. Outside, then they go vote for on get new executive, and you go there part of them if you win your position where they run for, whether the National Publicity Secretary for the Sierra Leone People's Party. Firstly, let we start for talk about your journey and what inspire you for come out for this position for be a spokesperson for the SLPP.
Well, my journey don't be good because one thing, the moment you say Honorable Abdul Muniru Lansana, the first way they come to mind na a grassroots name, because my political journey starts way back in 2008. Also, plenty people be the front away from SLPP because we just lost election in 2007 where somehow we don't make money, then fly go other country then because they look at and say it was lost because APC is back and then sabi the APC one party system rule. So if we come, even though by then I just enter university, I come for symbol and say no, Muniru, you're too young for us, when you don't enter university, go focus for your studies. I decide to say okay, if that's the case, I come back 2012 for contest for the same symbol. Isai constituency 103 by then when I was 366. Then give me the symbol that time day because I don't graduate now. And the 444 breeze be clear away again. 2018 again, I come again. I go in for the Honorable Member of Parliament where automatically I be succeed. And that be take me to Parliament to 2023 where inside 2023 again, we go for nomination. I'm on the number one on the list for the awaiting honorable members of parliament, where we all know how the PR system they operate because Freetown gets 16 seats and inside that 16 seats they now 7 SLPP be win. So if anything happen, president appoint anyone per the way they Honorable Muniru will be one of the awaiting candidates that will come in as the honorable members.
The inspiration for go for the National Publicity Secretary for the SLPP, why now?
Well, not to just now we can because the one that we follow me no say from 2021 now maybe concert to Liman where if you know be the same ploy way they calculate right now where some man they go say president say na so for go now that same ploy they then be doing a bow way be dissuade the minds of the delegates them where at the end of the day they able go outside they not believe say they for go. Muniru don't be in that race for 2021 so are they coming again for one reason for make sure say SLPP in message move from the hierarchical to the lowest ebb because me being a grassroots politician, I get that knowledge day way I believe say I don't campaign on one of the worst terrain where SLPP in dominancy, not to something where they think about. Who don't know Kanike, Kleintown, Blackwood, you know say the moment you like Kanike na APC, remember. Now then kind place then the honorable don't contest and honorable don't become a honorable in that constituency. So they tell you say I want to take the message from up and go with and down.
Taking the message from up and going with Amdong, where you say now one of the reasons why you they contest, is it that gap don't they from, let me just say, the elites at the SLPP to that of the grassroots will make you feel say you're not the best person we go able for bridge that gap there?
Yes, the gap don't they because the moment you mention SLPP, waiting people they feel na elitist party. So some of we don't play the politics na the grassroots. SLPP go do development, nobody need to know about them. So we look at and say, no, now this not the problem. Look, for instance, rest don't go down, fuel don't go down. Many people, pass you go na station before you know. We not get vuvuzela them, where they make sure say people are aware about anything there. So now make honorable they come in, for we bridge that gap, because up to now, you get people where they say the airport, not a new airport, now expansion. So money will come in for say using in mobile telecommunication knowledge where you don't get in telecommunication because I work from Celtel to Zain to Airtel before I left and become a full politician. For more, they use high five, where some man not even know it's in a high five. We don't get into the communication world. So I want to use that knowledge the way I get for see how I get that SLPP development and take on to the people like where they take Jesus Christ film to the people there.
A lot of people believe, say, for let you be a spokesperson for a political party, especially a party in governance, you need for be first. Yesterday, we host 2 of you campaign aspirants. They wanna all get for go contest today. Then believe for Moses Mambu, in believe say a spokesperson for the SLPP. You for be somebody who very fierce, able to articulate on the issues so that if the opposition no say it consider within any platform, then go always get what in them deserve. You feel say a PRO, now then characteristics here I forget for the ruling government.
A PRO not for be fierce. One thing about a PRO, you got for be logical, you got for be technical, you got for resonate with the grassroots. Some people they come and say, me una no say me na APC so way. No, I'm not APC so way. Because one thing way Honorable Muniru they bring come, APC not to a starter. Me don't do law and not say we get a contractual obligation with the citizens of this country. That we contractual obligation they now for make sure say the agenda we will make when the manifesto, the thing that within that manifesto where say people don't achieve, we communicate to the people them, the way they make the people they understand, say yes, now SLPP for continue for lead we for another 5-year mandate. Meaning they come and tell people they say, no, I'm coming to fight APC. No, APC is not an enemy to this country. APC is another party where they contest elections for takeover. One thing we may believe, people already make that brag. It's not like that. Muniru, the moment you hear the name Muniru, you didn't know say a linguist because linguistics a study from Frabe College. The moment you hear the name Muniru, you didn't know say a legal person because now I don't do me law with Jala University College. All the quality then they get them. So somebody where they come and tell you say, no. The one they already within APC, they know say me and they don't in a podium. They know when it comes to articulatory ability, I get them. And me one car with that, within literature called a soft diction, a soft tone where they persuade the people for believe in SLPP, for make sure say they know say SLPP na the right path.
The soft diction where you say you want bring come, you think say that's enough for let the delegates them at the SLPP decide for choose you over the other contestants them for this
Indeed,
position?
like, now that they make Muniru different from all the other candidates the way they come in. Because like what I say, we don't get any contractual obligation with APC. If the people of this country be want APC, therefore don't maintain APC than power. But because they don't want, then I mean they don't ask them out. The party where they want the SLPP, always they want to know what has SLPP done for us in this of their reign. And now I make Muniru they come for make sure say I catalog everything. Now I make me structure a day. I they make sure say from zones to constituency to district to region to national. We all day in one group. So that list man within in zone, whatever development SLPP they do, they able float them into the group where we day, and we go get technocrats the way they put them video then they together. We put them all and we begin give una we get television program them for they do inserts for we and pay una and make sure say people see and know exactly what in SLPP they do. Now that's my obligation. Me no say APC not to start her because the agenda the people of Sierra Leone accept them. So I am bringing the SLPP manifesto outlining what we've achieved and giving reason to the people why they forgive you another 5 years for continue after the 10-year we don't take. Because that mantra for say 10 years now one kill. For lay people and know say it's about the development. Like where APC be tell we power not to by turn how you walk. But how the people and don't say you walk now where you able to communicate to them you development where you don't do.
So contesting this position, you think so it you don't explain so. Now a reason why Sierra Leoneans them for entrust the power back into the hands of the SLPP instead of showing tangibles of the BO administration.
Now the tangible exactly we make tell you see I count the values of SLPP because the tangibles now what we promise. We do law we say the contractual obligation now the manifesto. And somebody for the way for interpret and explain waiting at the terms of the contract. Money will come in for explain the terms of the contract. What you say SLPP be say would they build Mabam Bridge, would they build Bere Bridge? I forgive you videos where they show you them bridge and the way SLPP don't build. What you say SLPP be say would they count feed salon? I for able give you pictures of farms, pictures of fish ponds and other thing them where they make you no need for go backstage and begin think where they say job creation. Who's that job they are they? Money will come and tell you say yes, this not the job they don't create. Waiting at the job they one without premier will not be they exist. Inside that premier day now 18 team they each team get 22 players times 22 by 18. Money will go for give that factual reality, because I study linguistics, like what I say, and who don't know linguistics na the scientific study of language. And because you do scientific study of language, at the bring under quality, they would make economics quality for make sure say the market behavior, when at the thinking of the normal human being, we able to interpret to the people they understand, say exactly now the thing in this way say people don't do, and then get record for them.
Aside some of them things they always say they can't do, if the delegates then vote for you, eventually today you be the PRO. Yeah. What's other quality that you feel say Honorable Muniru gets where the other people that we they contest with no get?
The first quality where Honorable Muniru get na constancy and sincerity. When you look at all the other candidates the way they come, some man they tell where SPP they fight for power, they left we join other party. Some man where SPP they fight for power, then they na the civil society world. And even the civil society world with them be there, it was not that active. Now just like where somebody they tread on another man's glory. The name way people in Sabina this country for civil society now, Charles Mambu, not to Moses. So because Charles Mambu has been that famous type of civil society activist, some people they want can today because then a brother to Charles Mambu and tread upon that glory. Muniru is coming in with a quality, distinct and unique. Now I make me name first where you put the formation together. Abdul Muniru Lansana, the only existing name na the wall. In August seconder, because the formation of Muniru is unique in every facet. Meaning they come in for as somebody way because SLPP don't get a job today and I make it a talk for SLPP. Even when they pull Muniru in a parliament, Muniru is still talking for SLPP. So now the quality then this way me get where me co-contender and not get where I believe say yes, this make me distinct amongst them all.
Beyond describing what you believe say na your own distinct identity among the other contestants them, it takes the delegates for decide.
Yeah.
Within the SLPP, how popular you be to then delegates here we get for go make this decision?
Are very popular because like what I said, the one that we follow the election 2021, they know say Honorable get a vote of 386. When I slight margin, my brother when retired Lahai Lawrence Liman be beat me with. And even with that, now be based on the additional support groups that will be coming, where we make with delegates increase to 1,300. Luckily for we this time around, support groups now 50 delegates then get. That's why a group now 95 delegates then get. So that record alone don't make Muniru don't feel happy and very confident that with the 528 constituency delegates they will get, with the 78 members of parliament they will get, with the 50 former honorable members they will get, Muniru know the stratas the way he don't know exactly who side for campaign. We get 198 councillors. I know exactly who that them be. I don't reach to them. The 81 MPs, but because Singapore and others don't move, we get 78 MPs. I don't campaign to them. I don't reach out to them. We get 50 former members of parliament. I don't. So Muniru know that strategy, and then people and they know Muniru for say yes, Muniru is the right person. The only thing where they want unbug the out na the rumor where they say president say we way they follow SLPP no say president we want something they can't tell we. 2005 then tell we say president say Pakaba say we for go Solobi, we go Solobi, we lost. The same thing happened to APC. They say Anes say Samura, then go Samura, they lost. You way they tell say Mada say, not to Mada say. When Mada one say he's a fountain of honor, the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, he's a noble man. If you want to say anything where you want, he'll come out for talk. The people the way they say na so president say then get your agenda for be president after Mada bill. So now that the agenda they follow. If you follow that the agenda it's like you don't want SLPP to continue to be in power.
Talking about agenda and people we want for succeed His Excellency Julius Mada bill. You might not agree, but it's clear say there are two camps now in the SLPP. You get the radical inclusion, you get the Ebema camp. I don't know if that's the right way to pronounce it.
It's a amend the word Ebema.
Ebema camp. Yeah. And then two camp here, so they at loggerhead for get certain position. And today they go to the delegate conference. Whose camp are you there, Honorable?
Interestingly, I'm not in any of the camps because me on person way I want for be chairman as Sajimi Batelo Songa. Where all to them come then they Sajimi Batelo Songa no did because Sajimi Batelo Songa they under the camp of SLPP. When are they Muniru? They under the camp of SLPP. We first lady in somebody where I get high respect for because one thing but I always say I want something, they put in resources, they put in time, they put in effort. That not the quality where we need in SLPP. Somebody where they say we want this and we go in for them and we maintain them. Now that quality they get for them. We brother when a chief minister we get the other camp where you don't call when the radical inclusion movement. Another quality we get, it don't make the office of the chief minister enviable, because it don't bring camp power down to the grassroots. We make boys them along the streets. They say yes, radical inclusion movement. Now then two quality then they them people and they get. But the good thing about the all two now that they all two they move in one umbrella. Where the umbrella na the SLPP umbrella. When I cover or Muniru na the SLPP umbrella a day. Now make I believe in the leadership of Sir Jimmy Batilo Songa, where they go in as the chairman. I believe say with him being the chairman and me be the national publicity, we are grassroots people, because in record now England, Usai make from less chapter to plenty chapter who don't get na the Northern Ireland. If we bring under same record na Sierra Leone go get an SLPP admirable to all.
What you go say to somebody we don't listen this you analysis, we don't get towards the two camp there, and all these beliefs say Batilo they na the camp of the radical inclusion?
Like what they say, it's about interests. Normally waiting they happen, it go surprise you for no say everybody they look at waiting at the interest, because we go into the race now at the chairmanship position are two candidates today. If the one don't dey na the first lady in your right hand, the other one of course go for the chief minister in right hand. So na so Batilo don't take come na chief minister in right hand, because like where we they say na a competition, you go for get Arsenal, you get United. They all two not go in at the same team. If they all two then at the same team, then the game not go play. So if you see the all two don't they
technically you dey radical inclusion.
No, like
because
what I
you say you want Batilo for be the next chairman.
Sure.
Now in camp you dey. So if Batilo they align to radical inclusion, it's clear say una all they follow am they are the radical inclusion.
Well, now so people go and describe them, but like what they say, these are two bodies, and the first body na Engineer Kane body, where the first lady don't champion that campaign day. And the first lady believe in Muniru, and he knows say beside Engineer Kane, he believe in Muniru for be the national publicity secretary.
Now you they support?
Like what I say, first lady does not come out just like that. In way ready for come out, they come out clearly for what I want. And it don't come out clearly for the chairmanship. All other positions don't become dormant, because in no say all the other people contesting are equally qualified. But what make Muniru distinct from them all now the fact that Muniru is a household name. Muniru has been with this party from the most difficult time to the melody time, because we believe we were a Muslim then for say any way sweetness, the bitterness, that is how Muniru has been in all this way. First lady believe in Muniru, in no say Muniru get waiting it takes for deliver. Just like CM believe in Muniru, in no say Muniru get all the other people. Like way una they say Bema camp and radical inclusion camp, we get people we ready for succeed, retired Brigadier Julius Marabio. We not even they parent to name them. And we the support SLPP know say with that time they reach, we go for make the right choice, we the lead we to State House again.
Should there be camps? Because the issue of camps na different party them now one again where people on the comment say can bring issues. Because we just use your own case as a scenario. You don't wish for Batilo win the chairmanship.
Sure.
And you the contest as the national publicity secretary.
Sure.
In a situation where perhaps it not happen for win, somebody else from another camp win, how una go get for work where already your mindset now for let it win, because now the same agenda una the preach. It's supposed to be an SLPP ideology, but una don't get fractions them inside the party. How you go able for work if somebody else win as a chair where already you don't declare somebody where you want, you prefer over the other one them?
Well, you go call them fraction, but not a fraction. Who's that democracy day? People and go for come at different field for can contest. Now that don't happen. If you see Jimmy they left, right, Engineer they left, it don't tell you say now because they all two want the same thing. Just like we go na the PR, now we 6 day, we all 6 they go for one position. That no mean say we all know they under SLPP, we all they under SLPP. Once the election is decided today, tomorrow, we are all coming back as a family. Because the focus where we get now for make sure say we maintain SLPP governance, where every 5 years we come for acts for a new mandate from the people of this country, and once they give them mandates, then they will ready for deliver for the people of this country.
What are you plans them if you emerge as the publicity secretary for the SLPP? What are the plans then where you don't align saying that this you go want for do now your capacity?
The first plan I get now uniting the SLPP, because any way contest don't take place from the grassroots who will begin to zone to national who they do today, tomorrow. They tell you say many angers they don't do. So what will they do first? Within the first 1 month, the chairman and me where they win go right around the country for bringing all the body that we don't feel say yes they were left out, for let them come back and feel for contribute. Once I do that, at the same time I got for make sure say the regional publicity them, the district publicity them, the constituency publicity them, the zonal publicity them. I got for bring kind the all other one umbrella what they call Union of National Publicities. Once we don't get that union day, then all will come. We get a conference. It's at a conference day. We identify who that get Android phone, who that not get. We try for provide for the one that we not get. I know say person go and say how that happen. The one that we follow election 2017, 2018. They know say every polling station we give somebody phone for monitor that station. Therefore we for send the RRF just after counting is done, because them strata that they we still get them facility then they for provide, so we able to provide them phone then they for every zonal PRO, so that any development will they happen at them corner they able to bring them up. So money will they bring under unity day among them for make sure say we the bloggers them as well will they include them. Make you always say the bloggers them now like a radius and a circumference. We will do small mathematics. We know say radius now the line where they run from the center of the circle to any part of the circumference. The circumference na SLPP. So then they come meet with the circumference when SLPP, when the district, regional, zonal, PRO them, because then don't get knowledge in using the modern method of communication with a phone and other thing them, then we can train the zonal member them, the constituency member them, we don't know that knowledge day, so that them back will get the efficiency in using the modern technology method, so that any development will happen in the community, then they able forward them that the main group and we able cascade them down, because we go for after that we got to get all the development and then into video forms. We begin take them video, then they district to district, Luma to Luma, because we get a calendar now of all the Luma the way they exist in Sierra Leone. We got for the go, we put the Toyota, we display with projector, we begin play SFPP developments like when they play Jesus Christ film there for we our community there.
You say the last elections we contest with the outgoing National Publicity Secretary Lahai Lores Lima, it be just beat you by slight
margin.
Times don't change.
Yeah.
New people will emerge.
Indeed.
Even new delegates themselves will emerge within the SLPP.
Yeah.
How sure say you still maintain that number there?
Well, the first thing for you to be a good technocrat or politician, you got to get eye on the ball. You monitor how the change they take place. One thing will be they happen, for instance, you go see a chairman na a particular constituency, they move for going district. What thing they happen, the constituency secretary, they come for can take the constituency chairmanship. So you see, say, for instance, it's not possible you see all 4 members within a constituency, when the constituency chairman, constituency secretary, constituency YG, and constituency women's leader, they all follow us. It's not possible. Because when you look at the pattern, they tell you, say, either one don't go to another cadre, we still not delegate at the level where it is. But that total change not take place where don't disrupt exactly what thing be done day in existence. So I don't monitor the game. I still they pay attention to the game. Now like when they play draft, you know how the movement that they take place. And now that monitoring there I don't know how the movement that they take place. And I don't keep in constant touch with them monitoring, and all the delegates the way they go vote here today, they go tell you say Muniru in SMS then I them phone them, because the moment you win, it will surprise you when they see congratulatory message in your phone where they come up from Muniru for tell you say congratulations on your election as the chairman or secretary or YG or women's leader in your constituency, and I hope God provides for you what will make your leadership good. That now be done they do, because from that time to now I get a whole data where they contact them day and everything about them day way I continue for monitoring them.
You look the talk about data.
Yeah.
Where clearly shows to you now somebody who believe in data.
Very, very much.
As you speak now on top of your head, from the data where you get, are you sure of winning the PRO position?
Very, very sure. The thing where they want obstruct out, now where they want begin cross message presidency. Now I make from yesterday night to today morning, I don't release a disclaimer for tell them say no, where president want anything, now they come forward.
Where they spread this kind of information.
Like what they say, when you go to the delegate, they tell you, when you know this message you don't get to. So you don't tell you say something is blowing around them.
Because you keep on emphasizing on this particular
like what they say, when you
talk say there is this message you don't circulate among una delegate then say president say, and if a delegate sees such message, we all know the minds
the wickedness of them. I make disclaimer don't come out way I don't tell them say president when at the fountain of honor the commander-in-chief, whatever he believes in, he need to hide them, not a messenger they send. If somebody don't come see me a messenger from the office of the president, they tell una this, member say that person with the cow that message, again your ambition. Again what he want make road for let it succeed at the end of the day. So now I make we know the game. It's just about way they watch football. The technical team they look at waiting at the fault of the team where they say and know exactly which player for change. Muni don't know the technical issue where they were used. Now make I don't release me disclaimer them for telling say that message is not from HE.
Is it your fellow contestants them where they spread this information say the president don't decide?
Now that's exactly the happen because some man want hide under the umbrella of the president because they know say the delegates them get respect and dignified regard for the president. And remember, nobody not go and go against the will of the president. So now I make them go hide under the umbrella day for say president say. But the reality is there. Every delegate know the quality amongst we all we don't contest. And then believe say Muniru now get that quality day where they maintain the dignity of the party. We don't maintain loyalty to the party. We're ready for day with the party in the bad weather and in the good weather.
Let me talk about one other issue we don't day around the SLPP, especially for Mona begin a lower level election, constituency election, onto this level for can vote for a new executive. The issue of delegate buying, vote buying. We don't they see allegations, even the last election at Kenema on our women's leader elections, the electoral commission have been saying no phone, so it been bring chaos because a lot of people believe say a certain camp don't give money to delegates them, say where you vote, take a picture, can show me they receive you money.
Normally, me not get evidence of that because one thing what I believe, me na somebody who don't study law, anything what utter, I go forget evidence for utter. I don't see any side where they give somebody money for buy votes na yan. One thing what I believe, we don't get people away just like we money today, they in constant touch with the delegate there and then believe say yes, money rule na go for go vote for any game dancing and they happen. And when somebody they go vote, of course they go for get promises, wait for make it rely on you for go vote for you. You go for give them that assurance. Like for instance, the assurance when money will get to the delegate then that my contact since I was working at Celtel to now na the same contact. Anytime they wake them call me, I pick them call. Money will not to that person where they give number when they pick call. I don't want to know whether your number is saved in my line or not. I pick every calls. Now that quality the money you don't get. So then connection then day in the day between the delegate them and people where they seek for them vote them. So man go tell you say no worry, but we go vote I give 10,000, I give you one bike, I give you this. That's a promise. And remember, we get in law to they call promise extopel. You got to look at somebody and tell and say, if you do this for me, I will give you this. For instance, if I lost my phone now, I will come and make a declaration. Say anybody will fend me phone, wake out at again this. That's a promise. So people really go into that convention or any of the primaries that we don't do, they go with a promise for a particular candidate. We go say, if you vote for me, I will give you this. That is possible. It just feel where SLPP or APC they come for tell the people them. Wait till they count a promise when I will manifesto and tell them say, una vote for we na this and this will they do. Now make SLPP promise inside the manifesto say we get free quality education. The people believe in them and then vote for we and now the people enjoy them. So that no means a bribe. It's a promise and the promise got to be fulfilled for make sure say the contract become binding.
Talking about fulfilling promises. Now for the delegates and we perhaps they listen or they watch you this morning, waiting you go say now the reason or the edge we get over you company aspirants them wait for make they entrust this position into your hand, if not just mere promises where you self as a politician they make.
Like what I say, Moniu doesn't just make a mere promises. The first thing way Moniu would always establish na constant touch with the people.
Now your legacy that?
Now my legacy that because one thing where you go for maintain now at every level because we do some Islamic knowledge. We believe say where you did down, you for resonate to the people. Where you go equally up, you for resonate to the people. When money will turn honorable na constituency 121, when a client town can keep black code, you see say everybody will be there around Muniru. We like what we sit down today, we say na so we they go, na so we they go. All them people and they get job because me believe say the first way they make somebody admire you. Now where the person say you see that man, that lady will be there near and that man will be there near and I don't give work so. So the next man will be in corner they admire for can join you. Now I make Muniru na that quality they don't maintain. The delegate they believe say from where some of them vote for me 2021, where I get that 386 votes. All of them has been keeping in constant touch with me I dey help some man, I don't even know how they help am. Pass with election don't come back with somebody say, honorable, remember, like if you go for instance to the current deputy mayor Nabo, he go tell you say 2 days to Christmas in brother be in a cell. And then almost send and done for go Pademba Road when a day for don't dance in Christmas dance. He call Muniru where every other people they be don't afraid, even your honorable within a constituency they don't afraid. He call Muniru for say Muniru, this night not happen to me and I want you step in. Muniru stepped in, did the necessary thing. I able get him brother in freedom where he need. And today he gotta respect it for me. We make a don't campaign for me within the entire both district, that of the district council and that of the city council within both, because in the one trump card where they tell the people and say this na me and this. If you go na Kono in Chairman Moiwa, they tell you say from 2021 where then give me the support and not ever break that communication with her. You go Pujong Ambassador Eddie, they tell you say I don't be in constant touch with them. That na the kind thing where Muni will don't be. Muni will not just somebody where just one can take power and go, because the people the way they do that now, people the way they come in for kind of reach themselves. Muniru has been working before and he still continue to work, and he get what he take for living life. So with the kind of politics for help more people for say we transform the minds and make people believe say the best party where they develop Sierra Leone, now the Sierra Leone People's Party. Now that alternative the Muniru get and how for communicate that message to the people them now Muniru they play with.
You predecessor or the outgoing public relations officer when Lahai Lawrence Lima, they among the executive we bring the SLPP to governance. They as National Publicity Secretary for the SLPP during difficult times, during opposition times, and supporters and sympathizers of the SLPP get this belief say Lahai Lawrence Liman do a very good job in terms of projecting the ideologies of the SLPP to the general public, and it left a legacy. If you win this position, how you plan for build on the legacies of Lahai Lawrence Liman?
Like when you look Lahai Lawrence Liman, even yesterday me and you up skin, because one thing I believe he's that man where the moment Tambasam died, it coming straight, because first we be get Tondone, we be try for rock the information line for SLPP, but the moment we spot in the Lahai Lawrence Liman, I go if many people they follow up, we spot Lahai Lawrence Liman. The first they will take the movement na American embassy where they remove the former vice president when San Sumana. The side will go gather, will mobilize for come demonstrate for say this is unconstitutional, and they will spot Lahai Lawrence Liman, because what will come up at this program they na enforce we send a radio. We go contribute for an party office, we buy airtime. They don't get that quality. The one thing but where you need to take away from them now in fearless nature for make sure say whatever critical issue it face them and challenge them. Now that same quality the Muniru get, like what I say, it gets a military background when I did train. Muniru get a scout background, because me do scouting where I become the senior patrol leader of my own scout group. We don't get a similar training, though in a military training get, but me get that training there as well. Looking at Tambasam where in back succeed. Tambasam get the legislative background when a parliamentary knowledge. Muni who don't go parliament, he don't get that same knowledge. So it's like I'm bringing them two qualities they have for make sure say I expand on them and build on the legacy. Like where you rightly say, SLPP in a party where they look at record. In fact, now one part the reason that they way be end up for make sure say Lahai Lawrence Liman get the sympathetic vote we make it continue as the national publicity where we go both 2021, because everybody be don't say Muniru, but they look at us and say no, it will be so disheartening, because the first one will give not to be convention he win now give we game. Now in that one day particularly he go contest in first contest, so it tells you that it was a payback time for him, where the delegates there as well believe say this is a payback time for Muniru, because despite the fact that he lost 2021 he not go no side, he keep for disseminate the information for SLPP and Sierra Leone as a whole, and this time around they believe say again we back ready for pay Muniru for make it turn with spokesperson.
The position where the contest for be the official mouthpiece of the SLPP leading to the 2028 elections, if now you happen for dinner this position, how you want for position the SLPP for contest the 2028 elections as incumbents, where we get a very vibrant opposition now when at the APC we want for come back na power. How this office go able for maneuver?
This office now like a record-based office. Like what I tell you, I don't work na Celtel, I don't work na Cord Sierra Leone, I don't work plenty side, and my background I study stock stores management and stock inventory control with Cambridge. I study logistics, supply chain and transport management with Cambridge. I teach now, I'm there as an English teacher. I don't get all the knowledge then they Muniru ready for use data, because the thing about modern politics is fact, reality, tangibles. Muniru ready for use that in telecommunication knowledge. Muniru ready for use in media knowledge, for see how we go bring in then quality then they we gather all the tangibles way SLPP don't do. We go for take the camera to the school feeding programs and video the picture that they eat, interview them, let them tell you how they feel. We go for take the camera to the parents there, we need to pay school fee for them picking them, let them tell you what thing that them feeling. We go for make the parents them feel say yes, when we say free quality education, that they access results for them picking them, we need to pay for them, not to like they way like where result don't come on so like scratch card don't become a scarcity thing where everybody they look for at the market for even access result, because why we don't get what habits now, then we don't tell you say result is out, but they keep on forth because the wireless scratch card sell. But now we get a code because the quality don't attach with the free where you check your result, you know you begin status, you begin PPI even before the result they can at the school. Now then kind of factual thing and the money with the count, like what I tell you, the contractual obligation we get now with the people of this country. Money with the count data, money with the count a display, because I study economics where if you look at Professor Leone Robinson in definition we give for economics, he say economics is a social science which studies human behavior as a relationship between ends and scarce means which has alternative uses. Muniru na that person we know how for study human behavior, and the human behavior we don't study now for make sure say everybody in modern times they look for tangible thing, they look for factual thing. Muniru the cow that fact day for let them know say yes, this na the reason we make una for entrust SLPP with another 5 years. Now Muniru the cow it.
If you win this position today, automatically you dey be the mouthpiece of the SLPP.
Indeed.
And you go be the spokesperson where they take the party to elections.
Indeed.
And una say una want for broke the record say salon politics
Not
na
to
10 years. You party want for go back for third term. And una don dey in governance 10 years. By 2028 una go don dey in 10 years. It clearly shows say citizens are dissatisfied with certain issues them, especially when Campa manifesto promises they wanna be make, contractual agreements we just talk about. How you as the national spokesperson for the SLPP, how you ready for position the SLPP for ensure say una convince Sierra Leone and them back say yes, we might don't promise on A, B, C, and D. Now with new direction manifesto and at the big 5 manifesto, not able for deliver certain things there, but wanna put we back, Lord we continue to work.
Like what I say, Muniru na somebody we believe in facts and data. Me get the 2018 manifesto present to the people when at the new direction manifesto. Inside there, where you go under education, I know it will promise. Where you go under health, I know it will promise. I able bring come videos of the buses the way government don't count for make sure say then cushion areas where hospital they not build yet. I able bring come the new agenda when at the feed salon, because we all know say if it don't become something of the past where price go up in a candle again. But we will study economics like what I say, the market pattern where don't create competitive market, don't make the white rest don't begin feel say yes, plenty countries don't jet into the market. We make, if you notice say the rice will already hit 1 million plus, but now it don't drop down to 600 and just slightly above it. It don't make fear where we don't hit 30,000, don't drop down to 15,000. Waiting the people they want to see now how you they bring calm, then downward trading movement, and they like me study economics. I believe in the returns of the marginal curve. And I got to explain to the people and say, where this curve will go up, now this don't happen at this point. We don't get an equilibrium where the downward trading don't begin take place. And that downward trading, they don't tell you, say we are moving towards development, we are moving towards success, we are moving towards quality. Like when you look at the energy sector, for instance, you see we don't bring in Kande Yunkela, we don't get vast knowledge in energy sector. And luckily, because the vice president is out of this country, he don't go back for go lobby for see how he go bring in the MCC way that we don't put on hold. Because we want get the issue of energy solved once and for all. And once that happen, we tell the people USA we meet the energy when na be 16% of nationwide provision to USA Idena when at 33% nationwide provision. Because when you go to the villages them, we give villages that we get light, we bring and can to you in video, we go inside them fridge, they will take cold water, where they watch the video, for tell you say where you go send on get light, and that's why they happen. Now then kind tangible thing and the money we for present for make sure say the people entrust to it another 5 years.
Tell Leone make mention of your economics background.
Yeah.
You sure say now this Adam Smith theory Sierra Leoneans then really want leading to the 2028 elections on a practicals people want for see tangibles.
Adam, one thing about economics, na a practical subject. Economics na a thing where they study the market behavior of what's in the happen. The people of this country na practical they want see. You got to tell them say light no be there now put your switch on see light. You got to tell them say price be don't go to 1 million now watch it don't go to 500 it don't go to 400. You got to tell them say fuel be don't go 30,000 now it don't can 20,000 it don't can 15,000. That 90 people they want see. In as much as they don't tell we say the desire for mortal man need ever reach in epic, because that's short information where they say to whom much is given much is expected. For instance, people are not ever used to more traffic lights in this country. Now when traffic lights hold them for 1 minute, they see that they say, this traffic light they delay we. But by the time the traffic lights get used to we they get used to, and me I born na Black Road, I meet traffic lights na Ferry Junction. The one that we know that na Ferry Junction, the last traffic lights go off where traffic lights end in this country. We don't get the knowledge in there. Now people who they travel, they admire overhead crossing. But instead people don't make for the overhead crossing and they use them. We got for educate them and say yes. This overhead crossing now for your safety, now for make sure say you get assurance for leave tomorrow where you not go step na the street where go church. You go for bring and value then they let them see say the development or the bring and necessary and important for them.
You so convinced say now you will be the next national publicity secretary.
Very, very convinced.
After today's election.
Indeed.
We mean say automatically based on your conviction, you will be the spokesperson.
Indeed.
For the SLPP during the 2028 elections.
Very well.
And what you go say to somebody we get this view say you go really get work as spokesman during campaigns for convince Sierra Leone with all what they don't see these 2 terms of the SLPP in governance for convince Sierra Leone and then say una deserve a 3rd term.
It's very easy. Like what I say, I'm a data man. I believe in the display of facts and reality. The people them not well informed. The message they resonate down to them. Like very recently, fuel go down. When you take transport, they say government no announce it. Now me could not put the price down yet. The moment money will take the media last week, I call on Baloa with the PRA. I call on the Minister of Transport for telling say this is the message where they resonate in the grassroots. Waiting happen, they able to pull a release today where they make the prices that don't play. One thing about Moniru, not to just for glorify SLPP. It they knock at the doors of SLPP for make sure say the things that where they go wrong, SLPP do and correct where they give we vote. For instance, when NACRA and ONSB pull press release say by 1st of January, anybody will not get national ID card and go arrest them. Moniru came out constitutionally, put the provision where they say yes, every human being getting fundamental human rights for move from one place to another, and the constitution tell we say the only thing where they restrict that fundamental human right now a state of emergency or any other occurrence. That not ever happen. So NACRA not for just come out and pull and release them. Because at the end of the day, I don't look at them say waiting that they say wrong. I look at them the disadvantage part. For instance, I tell them say if you now give the police access for arrest person at treat, we not get ID card. The police not get machine for make sure say he register the person for get ID card. Waiting they happen. Now money they pull na yan. And we pull no money na yan. Government they fight corruption. You don't open room for corruption. I bring kind of analysis them for them. I tell and say somebody where they for instance Mokanji where they move for Cambo for can't take the ID card. They pay 200,000 per bike or motor car. A rich boy he pay 145,000 for Snap. He turn back and pay 200,000. It don't cost them 545,000. He not get the ID card. You go wait after 2 weeks. It take transport for come. That layman in that village not ready for sacrifice 1 million for just get national ID card. Where you know say need to render any help for him. So I tell and say for make this thing all water. Take the machine to the district, the region. Let them announce and say NACRA they come for can snap people. They're ready for pay
so
when they count up.
Then they get for use
that is
for
a fact.
Convince Sierra Leone and then say una deserve a 3rd term.
That is a fact. Like what I say, we go for softening the reality for them. Let them see because
but
it's about fact.
Go one for see data. Where Salon man when it comes to politics, na tangible evidence.
Na data creates tangibility because like what I
say okay, we been telling us say where we come, we will give una picking a free quality education.
You show them video where they see the picking
with the free quality education. Me and you, they Salon, we see how Comrade and they struggled and they spend lots of money. And people, all these perceptions say there is free, but quality in the education aspect, it don't come out because we see the pass rates of Pikinde now. We see how Pikinde they perform when it comes to the National Primary School examination. We see the huge number of Pikinde we're not able to take them back and WASC exam there now.
Yes, let me tell you the pattern we don't do. It don't become the attitude of school principal and other people way they try for discredit the effort way government they try for make. Me teach Amadia for 5 years and know exactly the waiting they resonate within the school. Because government count free quality education, the first thing we happen at that people and be they just put people and name them, then send them because at the end of the day, government and they pay. Then they take money from the people them. So waiting government do, government decide for being a data system where you do SS1, they promote for go SS2, you for send your name to government. SS2 to SS3, they send your name to government. Now, the picking the way they don't send for SS2, now the name they go now the examination center when a WAEC, when then they conduct exam for. So waiting they happen, the principal them, now them various schools them, then they take money and then repeat at the hand, and then people will want to go update themselves, say, no worry, I get space. Now, if you look at the new mantra, we don't come. Where they say duplication. You know what they do? They look at Khadija Bangura, they enter your name twice. The same Khadija Bangura, they named it twice. You know why? Because when they do the final data, that 2 space where government don't tell and say they get 200 space, they look at the duplicated name, then now they pull out and insert new name, then now them pattern then they do. But who say they not can succeed, waiting they happen. Now they come and tell the parents and the picket and say, you name no cow. Because government don't do this, government don't do that. Because government don't get the data already where they don't promote from SS2 for go to SS3. Then we don't get why they promote from JSS2 for go JSS3. When are then get as a data, when are they don't budget for take the exam. So when 19 they happen, I make you to get the information in this way they happen. I have been in the classroom and I'm still there. I have a school that is running, that is mine. So I know exactly the thought where they exist out there, where another pattern they use for discredit the government in effort where they do.
Any publicity sector position, the person where they serve, they therefore be grounded not only the issues of the ideology of the party, but let we just use this as a scenario going to the 2028 elections. If you win the position as national publicity secretary for the SLPP, you want for day, for example, at this kind medium for convince Sierra Leoneans them take the cost of living. What you go tell and say this SLPP administration don't do, we're convincing enough, like you say, when they go for 3rd term, wait for me then Guna. As a publicity sector, if you are in the position.
Fine. If I'm in the position, the first thing I tell them that government promise job, where the first way government do beside in your job the way they provide for citizens of the country, they don't create what you call the enabling environment for more investors for coming. And they tell them, say, look at Aminata, look at Zala, we don't come into the petroleum industry, we don't create that challenge where they make competitive markets don't open, where make price of fuel they go down. And they tell them about the rebranding nature of grafting, where we all know say grafting don't become, it almost become obsolete. But because government don't get that enabling investment environment, don't make grafting don't come back. They don't, in fact, when you go to the market, you know say grafting is indeed a very harsh marketer in the system. If you go now, Songo, I tell you about the industrial estate where the Songo, where inside now we get iron rod factory, we get juice factory, we get plenty other factory because inside that particular place the way arise then get the responsibility now an industrial park where up to 50 factory then they own now where they pack on. I tell them say you go to Nkolili district where now 91 you get a company where don't give plenty job when a Myro where they provide plywood there now not only for sell na Sierra Leone but for sell out. And they tell them say Jolax government don't encourage them for able to produce oil in this country where they make oil thought where oil done this, oil done that don't become something of the past. You got to forget them facts and the Muniru is grounded on this thing. I've been a marketer. I know what it takes to make the name of Celtel popular. I know how to transmit the message to make that happen. Muniru has get that know-how. Muniru is loaded and I can do it well.
The SLPP na a marketer, then they look for at this time. Two terms in governance. Do you need to market? If you really don't work, you go need to advertise your products
the
again.
Advertisement now where you count the development will not happen. For instance, what will they sell tell? What will tell you say the bomber? Will they tell you the bomber with a value? Will they tell you say what make with the bomber now because when you dial one call, you connect. Now that kind of thing and they so I tell them say Waiting make una forget SLPP power back now because SLPP don't create this and I show them the value. SLPP don't create this and I show them the value.
Honorable, let's flip the coin a bit. Yeah. You don't talk about your plans, how you want for project the SLPP for win the next elections if you be the new spokesperson of the party. Then we flip the coin to the SLPP going to opposition if we not win 2028 elections. A new government they come na the country. How you plan for position the SLPP in opposition?
Like if you listen me into, I tell you say Muniru was one of those strong soldiers we come in 2008 when SLPP just lost in 2007. That don't give you the background for Muniru. Say Muniru not to that kind of person where they come for look for Sussex, na person where they come for build Sussex. When Celtel come, na be the only mobile communication, na Muniru then come for make Celtel popular. So now even when some of we know we not go say they're not popular, but they don't get competitive market system, we make their name not even they resonate well in the ears of the people because plenty things after we sell they take them away from them. That is when some of we don't left there. So it tells you, I believe SLPP will not be going to opposition, so let us don't even have that as a starter. But on the case, nine, that's what I'm saying, because we when a Muslim, they will believe safer in Amal, you see Yusira, or in Amal, you see Yusira. And it's how goodness, the bitterness must come. So if that bitterness they come, waiting at the try for do for SLPP, like what I do in 2008 for see how we go able to tell the people and back say, back to power 2012. We'll not be there every week 2012 we go into election. Sharp 12, 2012, back to power. And we win the election, but we left the count. Christiana top up announced, he say una don't loss. We be here, we go court, they say una not file the right document una for file. Then to way and back, we go form we alliance, we form we group, we come back and fair 2018 where we succeed. So that don't tell you Muniru has been a soldier. He does not only come to say the fight is over, he's ready to fight even when the fight comes back to them.
All right, Honorable Muniru, continue for the with we. Now the program we will come back to you shortly. You still watch the Breakfast Show on Liberty Online TV, and inside this edition of the Breakfast Show this midweek, we continue for talk to aspirants now the Salem People's Party, and we get one of the people where they contest the National Publicity Secretary Office on the program this morning, where they tell we plans them if he win as the SLPP. They begin the National Delegates Conference today and tomorrow, and like we tell una Liberty TV get for bring una live updates on what's in the happen. Let me just take a short break and come back.
Hi, I'm Leo. Want to know more about me? Chat with me on Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, Apple Messages, and Google Business Chat. Search for UBA Chat Banking and always look out for the verified tick.
Enjoy the new collapse bundle price drop. Now you can get your weekly collapse bundle for 60 millions only on Maxit app. Download the Maxit app now on Play Store or App Store. Install the app and enter your orange number and password. Now follow the simple step here. Open the Maxit app. Next, tap the account. Then select airtime and bundle. Enter the number where you want buy for. Now choose the collapse bundle where you need and the one where go suit you. Finally, type your password. Bam! All things set. Subscribe to the collapse bundle today and enjoy more browsing for small couple.
Orange. I think currently I have a thing for Vicky Remo.
Hello viewers, we don't bring different content then to you, and we know the tire for make the content then where you like. And now we dey bring fun and shorts with Adri. This na game show also your favorite celebrity, social media influencers, students, and other people Play game Delegate, truth and shots, charades, riddles, and other game there where you self go learn from. This content will come to you every Sunday, 9 o'clock na net. Now all the Liberty Online TV social media platforms there.
She chose number one. She's always number one.
Period.
On top.
Period. On top.
Yeah, man.
So not miss out. Join me for laugh with your favorite celebrity and social media influencers there.
All right, the program we still watch on the breakfast show where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV, where they stream on Facebook, YouTube, and also now we website where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Yesterday we start series for Bring Cantona aspirants them where they contest for various positions them today. Now the Sierra Leone People's Party, the National Delegate Conference, we go begin this morning at the Bintumani Conference Center. Yesterday we talked to Moses Selu Mambu and Imran Mohamed Silla where they go for public relations officer, and today we supposed forget Patrick Mada Koma with we na the studio, but he agreed yesterday while we talked to her on the phone for come with Honorable Abdul Muniru Lansana, but last minute this morning Patrick Mada Koma say in lost in voice inaugural for then at the breakfast show. Now that's make we just get Honorable Muniru where they outline in plans and strategy them where in believe say go work for him for let it be the next national publicity secretary for the Salon People's Party. He don't talk so much about in plans and strategy there, and in believe say he get the numbers we go make it emerge today after we then go down vote for new position there, and the one way they run for now the National Publicity Secretary way go be make him the spokesperson for the SLPP. Honorable, you seem versatile. You don't tell with so many things the way you say you can do. You're an expert in economics, communications, marketer, linguistics, a lot of things them. And holding a position of a national spokesperson, it requires a lot of qualities. And who gets people who host yesterday, they have get their own plans and agenda. If you win, how you plan for bring everybody on board and blend their own ideas to you for project the ideologies of the SLPP?
It's very easy. Like what tell me, brother Imran, when me meet up na AYV, I tell her, say, Imran, you already the Minister of Information and your duty and functions primarily now for propagate the work of governance. If you come again for can't take the publicity secretary, now like where you deploy the economics principle again. I like economics where they say if you add variable factor to a fixed factor, production they get to a certain point when decrease in total output the result. So if you then a Minister of Information, when a party talk, they talk, you can't take the information line back na the party. Now like you put onipa oni. It need a sweet again, aboku no mo ide boku. So I tell and say you left na the information ministry, let me dey na the party part. So where you they give me what in government they do on a daily basis, me they give you the party information so that we dey match. So now that thing they make, I don't tell them, and in fact, God forgive me in declaration today for say yes, Muniru, now I want let it go. For Mambo, of course, is going to come in because I know say a not get no side for go again. Now like how they say prodigal son. The civil society will be they enjoy, they're not going to accept that they again because now I don't declare saying a politician. And if we left them out, it will be like within the Bible say suffering in the wilderness. I'm not going to suffer in the wilderness. So I bring them in for make sure say the strats as well they put in good day from that knowledge we don't get for go and sensitize communities for they get donor money. And they still use them for they use that same knowledge they for lobby. For low get money for able to propagate the work of SLPP. So all of them, matter of course, he when come now go out. The election no can't if voice don't loss. Because way they America, if it is in a blogging, it don't come down at the radio, but it said don't run 1-2 radio voice don't loss. Me voice was na mic voice. Me student and go tell you say, money they talk to 500 picking there without any aid. Because when you see me voice so I can add them and increase them now like a volume. If I want put on low where they talk to woman sexily, they put on low. If I want put on high, if you want to give you Kanike style back with the gi, all them quality in any money you get, and money in voice never lost. So that don't tell you say I ready for bring them all. Matter of course, the America is still the drag. It just one can't fair way for get job in a saloon. Now America they tell and say let go continue in drag force because vacancy no the one the way they are right now no get it. Let go back, let go continue in job. You go there, still you go to send for them, then go to propagate the blogging system so that more information go to go out. So now that plan there I get for the all because we get one vision and we vision for make sure say SLPP continue for the power. And like where APC say power not to by turn, now how you work. They will bring can the work of SLPP and showcase to the people of this country where they made an entrust with another mandate.
How you go describe the side where the outgoing publicity sector of the SLPP don't left the bar?
Well, it don't left the bar very high, but like we study communication, one thing but we you know be able to handle. There's a difference between attacking and defending. Liman is an expert in attack. You know, say you get the military background. He's very good in attack. But when you come now, say you don't conquer your terrain, maintain the terrain, make sure say no attack no come. Then they will be say most time if they use now a minister position for say, didn't you know you are talking to the Minister of Internal Affairs? That's not what the people want to know. The people want to know what can you deliver for the party? What can you tell the people that will make them believe? So that bad day where he left the bar on the attack where money will get a bad day for make sure say in fact I go above him. But the defense bar in Osabi, now I make Abidi tell and say, let money will come in. Because when it comes to defense, you get for no. If people like way game don't left 20 minutes or 10 minutes for lay done, you don't score. You for qualify for go final, you want maintain, or if you win the cup, you want maintain. You know the pressure where they pump down per you for make sure say the other team score. How you go defend your attack for the goal not come. Now that quality the money will come out. I'm very good in defense because I get for articulate the issues well, present to the people waiting the need for no and waiting at the facts where they need for no.
So you think say that na gap where La High Lawrence Liman left for Una?
That na the real gap where money will come in for field. That gap for sure say yes. Not to attack with the attack again. Like where you on the right, let's say. When you the opposition, it's very sweet for say price don't go up, people in the suffer, school no day, lights no day. It's very easy for say. But when you do in governance, how you go for come and tell the people and say, yes, there is no better energy because those of you who are using the energy are not using it well. Because at the end of the day, you switch on your TVs, you switch on your freezers and you leave them on and go to work, which is even the reason why we have a lot of fire disasters out there. You got to tell the people like waiting at the effect for left the lights they off on, for left the refrigerator they on and go work. Where then result and they at the end of the day if they will conserve the energy, we'll able to get more energy for distribute to other areas.
But
now then kind of thing
that attack the way you feel saying a weakness of an outgoing Pierre La High Lawrence Liman. Now some people all the view say that in attacking nature, they especially where they in a platform there with the opposition or with the government by then, now help for pave the way. We make plenty people believe say Liman worked a lot.
That is what I
for
said.
bring Una. And the APC, they free them.
Now the quality than if AKK can I sit down with me, all AKK will be saying, I have built school because every people promise school in every district when I not do it. I have done this, I have done that. Because it's easy for say, especially when you know if you like way you left your house this morning. It's easy for say you left your house. But wait till you left there as a parent. You don't left water in a house where you be say where you go back, you go for was. You don't left food in a house where you get assurance, say, well, I go back, I go for it. That is what governance is. Governance is with a burden. And how you communicate the burden to your wife in the morning for letting you know, say, today I'm going out, I've not taken anything home yesterday night, but I'm going out and I'm sure by 12 o'clock I will send something home for the children to eat. That is what governance is. You got to be able to create that platform, let the pikin understand, say, today when I go lunch, not the but mama don't want the rest, when I eat and for so when I go meet something. You got to be able to create the analysis, then they let them know, say, yes, it is not business as usual. This is a different thing. You got to make them know say, wait to make now any give na lunch na cement bag at buy for low build that house where they make who come under rent. Wait to make now that plazas will be they eat every day now they cook on 2 days. Now because that motokawa don't get why they buy fuel for go left on a school for low continue for enjoy. You got to able analyze them thing and they let the picking they understand. So as a governance in power, now that you go for explain to the people let they understand.
Say you get the expertise and experience we take for fit into both the attack and defense. Now the Salem People's Party SLPP.
Very well.
Very well, as you say.
Indeed.
If you're there in this position and if we are to open the Pandora's box, you want to defend the SLPP government within governance now regarding the issue of drugs internationally where they don't report almost on a daily basis for say them believe say Salon they host a fugitive where they don't confirm and say na a drugs dealer, but it they Salon up till now, they hide under the current administration. Waiting will be your defense.
One thing we Salondo always do, not the fact that we don't enact a law, we don't make very rigid within Sierra Leone for so say Sierra Leone na a drugs-free zone because we get law them. Now make if you look at the office of the anti-drugs, we don't declare in Sierra Leone a state of emergency on drugs, and we don't even criminalize the activities of drugs. Now make what we try for do. We try for make sure say the way they take drugs, we tag them as victim rather than perpetrators. Now make because we tag them as victim, we they take them a holding center, also we they reform them and bring them back to the society. If you hear they talk about drugs in other country where they say now from Salone in the commoner because Salone don't become an expert in managing drugs affairs. Now I make the way they Salone now we no say Salone no longer conducive for them for peddle drugs in terms of trade because of the law they hold on get. I make you see that they run away now, they go other country the way they hold them because one they not get the expertise how to handle drugs in other country and Salone don't become fragile to them way they not go there and handle drugs. Like if you talk about that name we they talk about one thing about Sierra Leone, we don't become an open state. We say you get visa on arrival, and the person will come where the name go out, where then see in a church or whatever. Now be like any visitor every day we they pray through the Ministry of Tourism for to get more tourists the way they come in. That man came in, we don't know who he was because he's a citizen of any other country. A county passport book will show say yes, I am a citizen of my country. So if then show him na television and say they need them na a country. Remember, we get what we call Interpol. The Interpol na like a retraction system where government then get partnership for like if you thief motorcar na America, how then go track that motorcar and send them back. If somebody don't do bad any side, how then go catch that person and send them back. That Interpol system they work and partners then they to that Interpol system. Maybe the person where they ask for let we send the name of the person where police they don't look for and not see them. We not get that connection with them. For instance, let we take a sample of Adebayo. Adebayo, they under the protection of the German or Holland Dutch government, where it cause mayhem na Salone in terms of utterances and other things. Because we and the Holland or Dutch government not get that Interpol agreement, they not go to expedite Adebayo for Canada. It's not possible because the protection where Adebayo they under, it don't build that treasure they for let them guide them with their life for make sure say it get that in human rights. So now so Salone they exist. Salone as well they under an independent establishment. We get our own constitution, we get our own bounded boundaries where they tell you say Sierra Leone independent in whatever they do. So you not go just grab early money you want say let's get this done. No, you have to follow the due processes. If we will not get any bilateral relationship where they so say where you require to forgive you, we need to go there because in law you are a third party, you are not privy to our contract. If you are not privy to our contract, why could we make the terms of our contract communicated to you? It's not possible. So if you ask that question, then they tell you Sierra Leone is hostile to every drug situation. Now make we get laws there where we don't enact na the country. Government don't declare drugs as an emergency issue for make sure say we prioritize them and make sure say become criminalized at all keda. Now make if you follow the news, they say police the old kush people are now and other drugs them because Sierra Leone is no longer a conducive place at all for drugs.
Now we look at a few messages them where people don't send they go respond. Abdullah B. Lukule na Facebook they say Muniru, I commend your hard work. Over the past week I have been following various contenders through Liberty TV and observed that your effective communication style resonates well with the SLPP's grassroots. Your calm and clear message delivery is impressive. I wish you best of luck.
All right, to look at more messages. Issa Kagbo, they say, my problem with SLPP guys, they have all the degrees, but they don't know how to use these degrees to develop or push the country forward.
More messages, we don't come na the program this morning. This one, they say, I'm really enjoying the show this morning. Wishing you all the best in your election today, Mr. Muniru Lansana.
This one from Harry Williams is say, SLPP starts talking to us about economy and high cost of living. We are tired of your data talk.
All right, more messages. We don't come. Ibrahim Aliu Kanu, they say, Muniru, what development has the SLPP brought to Sierra Leone from 2018 to now that you and your folks are always bragging about? Are you not afraid of the Almighty Allah for putting out these deceptive statements? You please clarify your relationship with Lahai Lawrence Lima, Mr. Muniru.
This one from Sulaiman say, wishing you all the best in your upcoming election, Mr. Muniru Lansana.
All right, small messages. We don't come. This one from David M. Tully. They say most of what SLPP has done is very hard to see. The defense point has always been checked, the report, and we get data. Please, we're not convinced.
This one from Ali Falafona. They say this guy is a good orator.
All right, small messages. We don't come. This one, they say this is the problem. The focus SLPP has been gathering data and report, but when it comes to implementation, it becomes wahala.
We look at small messages. This one say, David Thorley say most of what SLPP has done is very hard to see in defense points, has always been checked to reports and they get the data. Please, we want to be convinced.
All right, the final one we go take now. Rockefeller on YouTube, they say, good morning, Liberty TV. I believe Honorable Muniru won the last election because of the PR system, but Kanike community will continue to be APC trust.
All right. The final one we myself go look at. Osman Kamara say, Honorable, what are your plans for the publicity secretary office?
All right, Honorable.
Yeah, thank you very much. The first person where they say waiting on a relationship with Lehman. When you look this now text message was sent to Lehman way on the 17th of March, where I tell and say, good evening, my brother. I write to inform you that I will be running again for the position of National Publicity Secretary, and I really need your support. Regards, Honorable Bintumani Lansana. And this is his reply. Good evening, Honor. I wish you the very best, my brother. That don't tell you say we get a very good relationship. The moment Muniru opt again for this position, the first thing I do, all party leaders, I talk and I just not say, every person where they win, I text you. Every person, because I get the line there, I get connection with them. So if the person where they ask, waiting I'm a relationship with Lehman, I don't just prove and this is a text message where we exchange way back on the 17th of March. If you even watch, you saw I wish an Idul Fitri na my phone. Then the other person where they say SLPP, then one be convinced. The reality is that they are like what they say. Money will come in for make sure say we take the development of SLPP to the grassroots like what did they take Jesus Christ film, because not to just works in terms of waiting they talk you got to prove them to the people they didn't see with the eye. Waiting people they want see on a tangibility. If I tell you say Pakaba don't make the 3 hours 4 hours traffic will be the gets na Kisi Road done. I left me host this morning for run Kanaya within 5-10 minutes. I don't left Black Road. I don't reach here because the moment I can down na Mox na Black Road, the road clear take come na ya because of the hillside road. Now then kind tangibility that I want to tell you. One thing why they tell anybody, just people why they tell me, APC colleagues them, AKK, Abdul Latif, I put on a bite for the whole the parliament. I say, if you tell me any road where APC begin and done, I resign as a member of parliament. Take today that assignment today, non-part they no able give me. Now because money will get data of the handing over speech where Pakaba left and waiting he left his ID. SLPP will get that record of starting and finishing. We start Berry Bridge with Donham. We start Mabam Bridge with Donham. We don't do Matu Bridge, we don't Donham. You look at the key roads the world don't connect Sierra Leone to other countries them. This is not the quality where SLPP get. The difficulty na that somebody no day where they go take records of them thing and they come and display them on television, let people see and say yes, it is happening and we believe it is happening. Now that gap the way money they can fulfill for make sure say we'll solve them. The other person say the economy and the high cost of living. Like what I say, who will study economics, we know the pattern where they happen. Now, Sierra Leone, they export oil. The moment we export oil, we get dollar exchange where they come. Now, make if you notice, yes, the dollar is still around 2,370,000 when a day they play. They make the country 350, 270. But you notice, say, for the past 7-8 months, it don't be constant. That now because we don't begin get alternatives where we get in the whole they sell out, where they give you money. Trade that Myro for don't just cut we take them, then ship and go, then go produce them, then count and then begin selling to we as plywood. Where at the end of the day, it just see away with cocoa they go, where it can we begin buy them as chocolate, we buy and dear. SLPP no want that for happen. SLPP they create factory then now make today we get a road factory because when you look at the news or follow the news, they say host them just the for them. Wait to make host the for them now because the material the way they use substandard and we can always say this product na X because I not go and call the name lepers, you know, say I don't kind of media for camp well a whole state in name. But we say this product na X, would it mean say this product not value na counterfeit. Now I make SLP don't make sure say we don't get with iron rod factory. The only thing we try for work on now the mindset of Sierra Leoneans, because anything where they see local, they believe say not good. So the moment they say iron rod in a salon, they say not to better iron rod. We got for work on that mindset. Even the oil, we don't see where they count sardine at this country. People they say the sardine no better. So that don't tell you say the mindset of Sierra Leone, we got for work on them for make sure say we begin appreciate we use them and work on that. So that was where they talk on the economy, where they talk on the development, where say people don't do nothing and they are tell and say we don't count the factory where they make sardine for we now where you make it dry yes you get something for put. I tell them but Aminata where don't come revive that shell then tank where they get a client and my constituency. Aminata don't begin take over. I tell them about the kind access where we don't get to the fuel industry we make we get Malado today where they expand nationwide for make sure say all in fuel. Plenty other station then they come. This is the quality where say people do don't create the enabling environment for make investors and get confidence in the country for come and invest.
Mindset way they talk about for change. Now one way get for do it's part of waiting you go for the do because now one thing for say something, now one thing for let the receiving and believing waiting you to say. What strategy one for use way be say the mindset and a personal decision for let person decide for believe or not. What strategy plan for use for get people around for believing the ideologies of the SLPP?
Yes, if you watch we will study small Quran, it tell you say people let they see die, yet then still need to believe say die day. Now because you get for carry with a clear thing where they make that person believe. Wait make Bokuma no believe say heaven they because they not die go heaven it. Now just mindset they believe say if you see this person don't die, that don't tell you say you don't go to the other world. Muniru is coming to make sure that mindset will change them because some people in the like what I say they still live perfect for electoral justice where 2 years don't go. They still they tell you it's a waste of time. We know say when they don't announce result at this country, the game don't done. So if you begin to talk about electoral justice, especially when you not follow the right process when at the court, it's like you're wasting your time. Because the only locus body where go able reorganize or react for election and neck. And who that another body they where the other neck for do that na a court system. So if you not go court for make sure that happen, just know say na null and void. That ain't a waste of time. But people are still there at this country on a daily basis. Even the first day I watch one video where somebody they tell gathering of people and they say we still they behind electoral justice. It's a waste of time.
And they need a change of mindset.
Indeed. Now that ain't we assignment. I make I say wait here they tell them I go for quote the sign at the constitution where they bring and kind of screen where they read say now only the Supreme Court of Sierra Leone now ain't go make this and then they make neck get this for do. And I go for go and take drone at Engan at the airport where they show the old airport on the other end. They show the new airport on the other end where they make people believe say yes, now new airport salon don't create and the entrance to that new airport now the Potloko road, not to the road where they go towards the other villages. I go for make people see the Maban Bridge with the Yai. I go for make people see the Bege Bridge with the Yai because I must can pay Khadija them na Liberty TV for later they put them for we as an insert way on a daily basis because me believe say I for done the campaign for SLPP from now to the end of 2026. 2027 we for done because I know all the people and say why now. Now that why now question money they come for solve. That system where Tambayobi they do we call monologue where it connect different station them. Now money will count to go for begin get waiting me the count what they call talk to the expert. The moment they approve money na parliament for any ministry, I know where the ministry they go for defend them budget. Waiting they tell government say they ready for do them money then they follow up with them for make sure say they do them and when they do them they bring and come to the people of this country. Let them know say Ministry of Trade and Industry na this they don't do. Ministry of Sports na this they don't do. Ministry of Works na this they don't do. I bring can all them data then they I get the knowledge and I know how for do them. Where we they sell tell I they make example today because na the tea we popular. We know how for make the people where they buy with SIM know say yes they bombarded at the markets. That make we get different. We they use single for make a family muna listen the biggest network don't do one again. Bobo paint it is strain. You go talk till you tire, you money no go ever go in vain. Then a technique they will go for use. Money with the cow then technique they have for tell people and say let them listen. SLPP don't do it again. They don't build the bridge, they don't build the airport, now make them for vote we again. So all the thing and they will go for bring a come, let them feel say yes, SLPP is a delivery.
very nice song for your party.
Thank you very much, Honorable Abdul Muniru. It'll be a pleasure for getting here, and we wish you all the best as soon as they get on a National Delegates Conference this morning at the Bintumani Conference Hall, and that na be Honorable Abdul Muniru with the contest for a National Publicity Secretary for the SLPP. We supposed to get her with Patrick Madakoma, but last minute Patrick called and say he lost his voice, so he not go able to participate na the program this morning. And that's make we just get Honorable Abdul Muniru. We can outline in plans we get if he win this today. We then go for all the elections for the National Publicity Secretary. That'd be a pleasure for get you, Honorable.
It's my pleasure too, and thank you very much for having the opportunity and hosting me for talk to me delegates the way ready now. We so many powers now for gonna Bintumani and cast the vote for the sexiest, the lovable, the grassroots, and the transmitter with Honorable Abdul Muniru Lansana.
All right, many thanks to you, the watchery. Stay tuned to Liberty TV. We they bring Kanto now immediately after the breakfast show. We they switch over na Bintumani as we team they on standby now for bring a live coverage of the entire 2 days where the SLPP go there na Bintumani for the National Delegate Conference. So then we go elect new executive member them for run the affairs of the party for the next 4 years. Well, now then the breakfast show. Many thanks to Musa Saokoma and Samuel Thomas. We na the technician. They will support the production team for bringing this edition come to you. Stay tuned to Liberty TV as we get interesting programs them throughout the day. Mina Khadija Bangura, they say have a blessed day.
All right, until we meet again, Mabel Kabade say get a good day and goodbye.
Develop city, then clean, all clean city, develop.
This is Yvonne Akisoya, Mayor of Freetown, and today I want to talk to Freetonians about sanitation. We objective, transform Freetown, transforming lives. We not go able to achieve them if we all not join hands. Freetown City Council get role, but every Freetonian also get responsibility. Let we start first with the fact say FCC with the sweep 110 major streets every single morning from Monday to Saturday. But when we don't sweep the streets, if Freetonians then come and they continue for heap dirty in the street, you know they make the place look fine. Now make we get them litter bins them. The yellow bins we wanna go see around. So in the waka, you drink from your water bottle, your water plastic, you eat your packets on tin, not even a ground where you done. Make sure say you put on one of them bins then they. That litter bin they, you know they for you host dirty. You know mean say you for pack you host dirty, you can pin her next to the bins them. Not to the idea that. Not give you host dirty to them one way the Allah say clean salon. No say that dirty way they collect now you host. You know get for Karango now the one of the two official sites. You know they can go Kisi Bome, you know they can go King Tom Bome. It turns so it left on a ground. And now we council get a problem, but you self get a problem because now front somebody else in Domot, your own dirty don't end up. So wait you for do with you host dirty. We get the one then a council when we don't certify, say then approved waste providers. Then they on tricycles, some of them they in a vehicle. You will get host, you will get business, you in a hospital, institution. Everybody for make sure say their waste collected by an approved FCC waste collector. We get the tricycle groups, we get the companies. So you go see them around. We engage with them on a regular basis. And wait till we go do now as we come into this new year. Now for make sure say FCC stand behind them. For you, for no uside and day, and for let them self go to you, so that we no go get a gap. When you eat dirty in a gutter, it end up na Lumley Beach, Toke Beach, all the tourism ambition where we get for the city, we lost that potential there. FCC, they spend boku money pan dirty business. The fuel, the labor, the vehicle maintenance, the spare parts, the night operations, the illegal dump site clearing where we get for the do every now and then. All that boku money, I'm not gonna say we're not gonna spend anything, no, but we're going to reduce some. If Freetonians then do the right thing, because we're not gonna get for go clear illegal dump sites. We're not gonna get for sweep as many streets and spend as long. So if we reduce that money will be spent now on dirty business, we go able put some on development. We all want for improving municipal schools. We want improve the markets them. We want for let we see new developments at the city. That money will be used for dirty business. You and while we all make up we mind. Pay.
You are watching Liberty Breakfast Show on Liberty Online TV.